Hello everyone, this is Darsonovi here. I am back with another review on Star Wars, Clone Wars, Strange Allies, which it's the novel that takes place in between the third and fourth book in the series. Now, you could think of this as a follow-up to the third novel in the Secret Missions series. I never read them as of this video, so I cannot comment how I feel about those books. Um, the, if you've read the series before, you'll be familiar with the characters that are featured in here. So if you are a fan of these stories, you probably will enjoy this story. Now, I'll probably give my thoughts about those novels later down the line. Now, in isolation, how does Strange Allies hold up? Do you need to read Secret Missions to actually enjoy the story? No, you do not. I think it's a good story on its own. It gives you enough background about what Naru, I hope I'm saying that right, Naru has, done in the previous, novels. So if you never read them before, you have some background on him. Now, I can't comment how I feel about the character. He's seen to be a pretty cool character. Chiss Jedi, there's not many of them in this expanded universe, so it's pretty cool to see a Jedi that isn't a human, as one of the lead characters. Now, this takes place sometime during the third season when Savage Opress is still being trained by Count Dooku, but you could pretty much ignore that if you don't really care for TCW, but the connections, are minimal. You can read this even if you do not like TCW. I cannot comment, on, a lot of stuff in this because I haven't read the stories that precede it, but the artwork, in my opinion, is the best that I've seen so far of these graphic novels. Now, in my opinion, the art up until now has been a mixed bag. You've had some great ones from that one, Era Secura story I review, and some really terrible ones. That one of the first ones I reviewed. This feels like something you probably would see in a typical Dark Horse, comic. And it felt like a lot more effort was put into this comic compared to your average one. And consider that Ryder Wenham is the writer of this comic. Nothing could really go wrong with this, really. I consider this a good story that's worth checking out if you're a fan of Secret Missions. If you haven't read Secret Missions, I still think it can be enjoyed, independently. I do think it's a good story, not amazing. I still consider it, something worth checking out. I think Strange Allies, I give it a good rating. Now I'm almost done with these comics. I have a few more, after the next one, which I'll have to wait for the mail. Next time, unfortunately, we're probably going to be reviewing one of the worst comics in the Clone Wars era. This abomination. Later.